Okay, so the easiest way is to have a reference photo, but the other way is to logic your way through the situation. So we're gonna draw a cute little cactus character. Can you guys see this nice and clear up there?
Sketch it first.
Yes, go ahead and follow along with me. So I would like to see you guys draw this out with me. If you have a character of your own that you want to draw, you can do that. Like a character that you draw quite often. Jamie, you were supposed to be taking notes, not reading manga. Yeah. I just want you to get the concept. So now I'm adding a rectangle. And then I think I'm going to do the pot as like a circle thing. Yep. So draw those basic shapes for me. Okay, looks like most of us have these basic shapes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do our outline. Now I know this cactus has ridges, so I'm going to do an implied line, which means that the line doesn't go all the way through, and it tells my brain that there's a ridge there. Now remember, this is supposed to be like a character that I created, right? Feel free to modify your little cactus or character that you are creating. It really helps if you have a separate layer that you're doing your outline on, by the way. If you feel like you understand cross-hatching and hatching and the basis of shading enough, you can go ahead and try to shape this on your own. For those of you who are a little bit more hesitant, we're going to shade it together using cross-hatching. Actually, we'll do a mix between hatching and cross-hatching. Okay, I'm seeing people turn it into monsters. I'm seeing other things. Where should we put our light source? Alejandro, where should our light source be?
Top right.
Top right. Ooh, fancy. Should be facing from the front, from the back? From the front. So we're going to do a front facing light on the right. So, America, what does that mean, the highlight? Where's the highlight going to be on that little tiny guy?
It's gonna be like the side of the pot and the side of the cactus, so basically on the right side.
On the right side of everything. So, this is a ridge, right? It bumps up, which means this whole area right here is directly facing that light. So am I going to have much shading in there? Jason, I'm not. You're right. So we don't want much shading in the area directly facing the light. However, this area over here, not directly facing the light. In fact, it's facing away from the light. And how do we know when to shade things? Because they turn away from the light source, right? This area also, if our light's coming from the front, is getting more light than this one, which means our lines have to be farther apart. When I looked at my reference photos, this is what I saw actually. I saw a light area, a dark area, and a medium area when I was looking at them. Now I can even darken this further by doing cross-hatching towards the bottom. And that's going to separate my lines just a little bit more. But now my object looks like it's like bumping. Okay, I'm going to use scrumbling to create the texture of the dirt, just because the dirt's going to be darker than almost anything else. And then if the light's coming this way, where's my cast shadow going to be? Brayden? If my light's coming from the top right, where's my cast shadow going to be? So bottom left? Okay, so now I'm going to put some lines over here where my cast shadow is. I'm also going to have some lines here. I'm going to curve them with the shape of my pot because I think it looks better. Because the light's over here. Oh, I almost forgot the little dude. Oh, wait. So right now we have a highlight right here, the part closest to my light source. We have a mid-tone as the light source starts to bend around the edge of the bump of the cactus. Core shadow, and then it starts to come back out, so we're back into the mid-tone range. There isn't much reflective light in here because of the way the light's going to hit this back part. The little bump, the little cactus, is going to be like a sphere. So if the light is on the top right, where's my core shadow? Jamie, where's my core shadow if the light is on the top right?
It'll be like near the left.
Yep. Bottom left, perfect. And I'm gonna put a little bit of cross-hatching right there. Maybe I should have put his face up here so you could see it easier. I might move it. Just cover the other one with cross-hatching. I don't like how big and empty this is, so just as a style choice, I'm gonna put a little bit of hatching in here. And then I'm gonna put my little cacti. Needles. So we've used cross-hatching. We looked at some reference photos before this. We used cross-hatching and the rules of shading to create a character type creature thingy, but still make it look decently 3D.